wow.
That was the craziest hunt.
You do not stalk whitetails in Wisconsin. In the woods, on a ridge. Oh wow, this deer's dead. Well, here he is. I mean, 130-inch deer, season 8. Can't be mad at that. I mean, for what we did, the experience of stalking a mature buck, that's pretty fun.
He's gonna go down right there, buddy. Oh, right there he's laying. He didn't go very far, he basically just died out of sight, so nice easy blood trail. Wasn't very hard to follow actually. He was spraying 6 foot up on trees, so it was pretty neat, but pretty much exactly what we thought he was. He's a good 9, a little heavier than I thought.
What's your view like? Ready? He's pumping. We just tagged out. It was just flooding out of him. I can't believe it. Did you? I can't believe that just happened.
This is a fully mature Iowa whitetail, and I am happy to put my tag on him.
Hear that? There's something walking over here. It's a lefty. Meow, meow. I just killed a freaking giant. Oh my god. Hasn't hit me what just happened here tonight. This is the deer I've dreamt of ever since the day I passed him up in 2015. This was the deer I wanted. And it just so happens to be my biggest buck to date and my biggest bull buck. You on him? Got him. Hammered him.
Are you kidding me, buddy? Are you kidding me?
Hit it, buddy. Nice one, man. Nice one. Yes! He's down, dude. Good.
Yes. So awesome. It's a beautiful 5x5. My first muley with a bow.
Big buck, big buck, big buck. Coming right down the edge of the field.
He's dead.
What an awesome Iowa buck, and another unbelievable hunt with Mike behind the camera. And we are tagged out in Iowa. Miserably cold out here. We are in the middle of a blizzard. It's been advised not to travel, been advised not to leave the house. And we're out here chasing these bucks. Unbelievable. North Dakota late season.
Stay on him. Come on, buddy. Go down. Come on. Come on, buddy. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's covered in blood. There he is.
Stepped out.
Oh, that is freaking sweet. That is so awesome.
Dude, that is a freak. Yes, sir. Oh, look at that deer. That is undoubtedly the oldest deer I've ever killed.
Hell yeah. Holy shit. Wow, that's like what? I didn't even range it, 10 yards?
She walked right up and looked right at us.
Yeah. God dang, give me some. Hell yeah.
So, saw this guy in a few does, and yeah, I'm excited, stoked. It's Halloween, so it's, you know, might not have candy, might have a few whiskey drinks, but it's gonna be fun.
No. Bat. I'm pretty rattled right now. I definitely want to get out of this tree before the bigger one comes by. November 10th, first time in down here in Iowa this year. Kind of been jumping all over North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, hunting, filming. a little bit of everything. Just waiting for the right time of the year to get in here in Iowa and start hunting.
Right here, showtime. Showtime's right here, coming on the spot. Whack, whack, whack.
You serious, buddy? Are you serious? Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Night, night, Yogi Kite.
Follow us up in here and he shouldn't be too far.
We got him. He only went 15 yards, but he put on one heck of a show. And as you can see, put a good shot on him. Schwacker did all the work, and he only went 15, 20 yards and piled up here in the bush.
God! Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way! Dude! That is a freak! Oh my God, dude, he's right here.
He came in, gave me like a 25-yard shot, and I don't know, he maybe went 100 yards and piled up. Just a great North Dakota 8-pointer.
I'm still like rattled. We had a great buck come in tonight, and I think I drilled him. It looks great. There he is. What a gorgeous, gorgeous buck. Shooter. Should do it, bud. Man, he put on a frickin' show. And the best part is, he didn't die in the bottom. Yeah. Couldn't be happier with this buck. My first year in Iowa, really learning the ropes this year, hunting public.
Down goes Fraser, baby.
To say that we earned this guy would be a complete understatement. I think JP added the days up we've spent in the field this fall. I think we're somewhere around 55 days right now.
Here we go, bud. Meh, meh. Got a lot of emotion running through my body right now. Excited. Scared shitless. We eased up here. JP actually picked a rack up. Probably 30 yards from us. It looks like it's down. But I'm gonna go up there at full draw and make sure. I think he's laying right up here dead, boys. That was the wildest, craziest track job I've ever been a part of. Pretty sure I heart shot him, dude. You gonna go down?
That's where he landed.
Yeah. He's right there dead, dude. Oh, yeah, buddy. Well, what a deer, what a hunt. And to get to do it with some awesome buddies right here, it's gonna be a good one.
Where is he? Just to the left. Got him. Go down. Go down. Go down. That's got to be one of my biggest bucks. Hell yeah, buddy. Thank you. What an absolute way to almost wrap up my season here.
Well, I hear a deer. Where are we looking? Oh, right under him.
Right there.
Oh, that's a decent
shit.
buck, dude. This might happen, huh?
I'd put him down.
You're gonna make
for
this
sure.
happen?
Yes! Hell yes!
No way! Let's go, baby!
The best hunt I personally have ever experienced as a bow hunter.
We just killed a freaking giant!
Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. Got him. Got him. Yeah.
He's toast.
Drilled him.
That was way too easy.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rut Live, brought to you by Vortex Optics and HHA Sports. Got a good episode coming for you today. Things are kicking off in the Whitetail Woods. We're excited. Got a lot of activity. You guys are seeing deer already, so we're going to start kind of hot on this episode. Welcome, Spitz. Good to have you, man. Glad
How we
to
doing,
be here
buddy?
with you.
Glad to have you back.
Yes, sir.
Another week of Rut Live. Excited.
It's going to be a good one.
We got all 4 units running today, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Yep. Things are operating smoothly from the jump, so looking forward to it.
The unit's been on for, I don't know, a half hour now, and people are already seeing deer too, seeing movement, so we won't keep you guys too long, but we're excited to have you back for another episode. It's Pre-Rut, man. Pre-Rut.
Yeah.
So we're excited to give you guys some good content, and hopefully we get something on the ground today.
I'm seeing reports from as far south as southern Kentucky of younger bucks on the foot, chasing. So
absolutely,
the rut's getting closer, man. And I don't know about weather up north. We kind of touched on it a little bit. It's warm up there, but it's cooled off a little. It's 85 down here today, but Sunday night to Monday morning on into Monday evening, temperatures are going to drop. We're going to wake up Tuesday morning to 29 degrees here, so I cannot wait.
That's a pretty good cold front. What is that, a 60-degree drop, you said?
Yeah.
That's pretty significant.
Yes.
Hopefully it's not too much to not get the deer moving, but
nah,
I highly doubt that. So
nah, they're still moving. I've been seeing a lot of deer hitting field edges. Just normal activity, but I think they're going to start holing up in the woods here soon as the rut starts to get closed in a little bit.
Awesome.
And that cold front should kind of time just about right for us. So looking forward to it.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, we got giveaways this week. We'll release the giveaway winners here in a little bit, but before we do all that, let's go ahead and get into some action. What do you think?
Let's do it. Who you want to start with?
Let's start with Dylan and Elliott.
Dylan and Elliott. We got Goulash hunting the clover plot in Wisconsin today. He's got a heck of a buck named Larry. Got a couple sightings on this buck, hoping to put it together today. Conditions are about as good as they can be, so we're excited for him. Hopefully he gets to let one fly. And sure. Elliott Smith, hunting southern Iowa. These boys, it's always on. 3 shooters in the area. They're after old one eye is what they call him, but they got a couple other good shooters, Big Forker and Poser. Old one eye they had on cam this morning, pretty close to where they're set up. So it's looking like things could really pan out today. We always have high hopes, but sometimes it just feels right.
Absolutely. Elliott was saying that he's got 2 really good deer that he might pass, so
right.
Viewers don't get too upset if you see a good 4-year-old and he passes it. He's got some big boys on his property that he's looking to kill. So,
well, that's definitely going to piss me off and make me jealous. I'm going to do my best to contain it.
Oh, sure. I mean, me on the other hand, I'll definitely be mad, but we don't want the viewers to be mad.
Right.
Like I said,
got viewers checking in. Go ahead, buddy. Sorry.
Oh, yep. We'll go ahead and go to Mancl and Jimbo. There's nothing too exciting going on yet. Obviously, the cameras are just on the hunters here, but
get things ironed out and ready to rock.
Yep. Like I said, though, a half hour ago, that was watching deer on their unit. So it's only a matter of time before we see some more.
Yep, we got Mancl's hunting central Wisconsin, hanging out in the lefty stand looking for a buck they call Spitz. Believe you named him.
We named him that because we had our first encounter with him, but the nickname actually came from Jimbo, so I can't take credit for that nickname.
Yeah. Mancl's got Chucky on the camera. These boys have as good a shot as anybody. Hopefully we got some good deer activity coming through in central Wisconsin. I imagine we will be seeing something tonight out of those boys. And we got Jimbo in the stand, Dan on the camera. Jimbo's hunting Wisconsin as well. He's hunting in Oak Ridge, so he's playing the acorns this evening. We'll see how that pans out. I imagine in his area, pretty much all of them have probably dropped by now. I know down here by us, we still got leaves on the trees, all the leaves on the trees, and almost all the acorns on the trees. So they're dropping, but it's just starting.
That way you don't have to spin around.
here pretty soon. I don't think the acorns are going to matter.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we'll switch from food here before too long onto something else. But got to give a shout out to Rando, too, for filming Goulash. Forgot to drop him in there. And Elliott Schaufpfeffer video and Elliott Smith. Elliott squared in the tree again.
Love to hear it. It looks like Brad Rockwood says, good luck, fellas. Already had a small 8 come by at 3:33, so they're already moving. That's awesome, Brad. Good luck. Kevin Trent, thank you very much.
Go Vols. Yeah, we've got quite a few viewers checking in. Lee Weber, Scott, Sidechos, Jeremiah Plansky. What's up, man? Kyle Meaves, Gary Kruzicki. Gosh, you Midwestern last name guys are rough on me.
Hey, aren't you from the Midwest?
Appreciate you checking in, but I am, but my last name is Smith, so it's not really fair. Everybody knows how to say that.
Everybody has the last. I swear, like, there are a lot of Smiths that I know, and obviously movie stars too, or just famous people. I would actually rather have a unique name, like Trishki and Trishki and Spitzley.
Yeah. Right. I'll take what I got. It's the only one I have.
I'm just teasing you. Yes, sir. But
yeah, we kind of touched on giveaways and stuff. We've got winners to announce tonight. We've got another round of giveaways coming in at $3,800 or so worth of goodies. We're shipping these things out every week. A lot of this stuff is coming direct from the companies that are offering these giveaways, so sometimes it might take a couple weeks for things to come in, but I see you guys posting pictures of the prizes you're getting, and it's awesome.
Dude, I've never seen a show give away this much stuff and this much product as far as, financially, that's a lot of money given out, and it's pretty easy. Pretty easy to win too, so just make sure you guys are tuning in. We'll be throwing up the trivia question here shortly. We'll let you know, but the odds of winning these prizes are huge, and very very likely.
The Breaking Point sponsors back you guys better than probably anybody I've ever seen, so that tells me they know you got something going good, and they put that money where their mouth is. They don't just support you with compliments. They're stepping up to the plate for sure in a big way with all these giveaways. So make sure you guys support those companies as well.
Absolutely.
Kevin says Sunday morning on his way to Ohio, the buck he was after was on camera at 8 in the morning. On 3 days and didn't see him. Oh man. Headed back next week. Balls better do better than last week. Yes, sir.
Here shortly, we'll get in on some interviews. We'll probably start with Mancl. So here shortly, we'll get an interview from him.
And thank you guys again also for the support on the coffee. Stuff is flying off the shelves. It's great coffee. Thank you for supporting us in that way. Make sure and get on there and get yourself a bag. Are we doing a giveaway today based on coffee sales, or are we going to switch that over to the new hats?
So we're actually doing both this time. And we'll explain that a little better later.
Yeah.
So same thing as last week. Whoever goes on our website, we have the link posted on our YouTube description. If you buy a bag of coffee, you're in winning through the live event. You buy it to win the HHA Rise site. And I'll hold that thought for a little bit here. We're going to get an interview from Mancl, and we'll go forward about the tethered.
our second day hunting here in Wisconsin. Up here for the next week or so on my dad's property. We got set up here tonight in a spot I call the baby split stand. It's a stand I shot, or not baby split, sorry, lefty stand. It's the stand I shot lefty out of here 5-6 years ago now. We got a bucket-ready food plot in here, which actually turned out really good this year. We had a pretty dry summer, so we were able to get in here and get some stuff down, and the deer have been just hammering it. We got pounded with rain recently, though. I think we got over 5 inches of rain in the last week. So there's a lot of water everywhere. We came in here early tonight. We got in here about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Did not have the smoothest start to our afternoon, unfortunately. Snuck in here and we ended up getting about 75 yards from the stand. We kicked up probably half a dozen or more deer bedded to the south of us. They're kind of bedded in a spot where they typically don't. I'm thinking just because all the water in here, they're kind of changing up where they're laying up during the day. But we got up in here, then proceeded to drop my glove out of the tree. After that, proceeded to, when I was practice drawing, when I was letting my bow down, accidentally hit my thumb button. So, arrow came flying out of the tree, landed on the ground, went down, retrieved it, and we're back up in here. So, it was kind of amateur hour for a while, but we're set up. We actually had, about a half hour ago, 5 deer, a doe and 2 fawns came through the food plot, and then we had one other doe with 2 fawns up into the woods here, just to the north, about 75 yards. I'm thinking it's probably the deer we saw earlier coming back in here. But we're after a couple bucks, but one in particular, buck we call Spitzley. He kind of got coined the name by Scott when we were hunting a couple years ago. We passed him up as a 2-year-old. But we got a few years of history with him. And then we got another nice buck that showed up here a few days ago that either one of them, if we had an encounter with him tonight, I would definitely shoot him. Yesterday morning we had an encounter with Spitzley about 9:30. Came through at about 90 yards. Sat last night. We seen a bunch of deer, but we didn't see him. It was really windy last night. I had a couple pictures of him last night, about an hour after dark. And that's kind of the last intel we've had of him. So, we know he's in the area, but we're just not 100% sure if he's on the property at night, but we're kind of just putting all our chips into a few stands on this piece the next 5 days. And hopefully we can get it done here, but cold front hit Wisconsin last night. The deer have been up and moving pretty good. Not really too crazy about this overcast weather, but what are you going to do? It's that time of the year where we just got to spend time in the tree because anything can happen. So we'll see what happens tonight, though, but I'm hoping it kind of clears up here in the next day or two because I think when this sun comes out, things are going to really bust wide open. But it should be a good sit tonight. We should have some deer come through here.
All right, heck yeah, Mancl looking to bust it wide open, he says. We're going to switch on over to Elliott's in the tree in southern Iowa. Again, these boys have 3 shooters on the prowl. Oh, one eye they saw this morning on cam, so got high hopes for these boys today.
Well, good afternoon, guys, and thanks for tuning into the live. We are down here in southern Iowa, and this is our second sit. Yeti and I rolled down here last night and got a hunt in this morning. And we sat in this spot. We had a pretty good hunt. We saw like 4 or 5 bucks. One good one before open that came right under us, and we saw a bunch of does too. We're sitting over this water tank that the deer have been hitting pretty good here, pretty much the last 3 weeks. It's a big block of timber kind of down here behind us, and then a CRP field out here in front of us with some corn up on top. We're in here after 3 different deer. The number one target that we're hoping to see is a buck that we're calling Old One Eye. He's a really old deer. Not sure exactly how old he is, but he's a super big, mature deer. I'd love to get a crack at him. And the other 2 are really solid deer too. One we're calling Big Forker, and the other one Poser. I'd say those 2 have probably been the most consistent in this spot. Yesterday on the way down, we got a picture of the Big Forker right here at 3:30. And this morning, Poser daylighted on a different camera just a little ways away too. So it's about 40 degrees, north wind, which is working out pretty good. So we're gonna sit back, enjoy the night. Weather's good. Hopefully one of them deer takes a stroll through here and we can get a crack at him.
All right, Elliott Smith. Get the smack down on a 160 class deer ish. We're gonna go
Mac Miller Jr.
Mac Miller Jr. It does kind of look like Matt Miller. That's actually hilarious. That's funny.
I'm not cold,
but next we're gonna go to Dylan. Dylan's in Wisconsin.
Looking for old Larry.
Mac Miller Jr.
Yeah. Well, Brandon and I are all set up. Tonight we're sitting over at the Four Corners food plot. It's a big clover plot right in the center of our property. We sat here on the last live event. I've actually been sitting here quite a bit because this is the place we've been getting pictures of the buck we're calling Larry the most frequent. I'm pretty sure he's bedding just to the east here of us. We've seen him twice now. Last weekend on live, we saw him stand up in the bedding, and this morning we watched him from a different stand walk in to that bedding. So I'm pretty sure if he stayed in there all day, he's still in there. He didn't seem too fired up for the rut yet, but he was just kind of cruising along and taking his time walking back into the bedding. But I'm pretty excited. This cold front dropped like 20 degrees overnight, and the winds are pretty calm. Last night we hunted, didn't see much, and I think it was too windy out. Felt like we were going to blow out of this blind last night, but tonight just seems right. We've got a scrape in the plot that hasn't been hit in a couple days. It's been pretty rainy and warm here this past week, so there wasn't a ton of activity. So I think this cold front's going to get him on his feet. The pattern that we've kind of figured out with this deer is that he's been kind of hanging in the bedding and then working towards the corn. But like I said, he likes to come and check this plot out every once in a while, so I'm hoping that's the case tonight. But I'm excited. We should see some good deer movement here shortly.
All right, best of luck, Goulash and Rando. Hopefully this is Larry's last day of life. We're going to swap on over to Jimbo and Dan in the tree. Again, Jimbo's hunting that Oak Ridge food source strategy today. What a handsome man.
I'd like to say hi to all the viewers watching Rut Live again. It's Jim Sievwright here, trying on top of Oak Ridge here. My cameraman behind the camera is Daniel tonight, and This morning I went out with Dan and it was pretty solid movement. We seen some does getting pushed around by a pretty decent sized buck. And we saw a nice little spiker come zipping through. And then this spot here I'm going to be hunting next to is where I've had 4 decent solid shooters in and out. My main one here is Crab Claw, the spot where he frequently visits here, so it should be really solid. And I'd like to also say thank you to all our sponsors who do all this stuff so we're able to do this, and also the guys who do the extra stuff, Spitzley and Carrots, who do a good job, and say thank you to them. And let's have a really awesome run live here.
Thanks for the kind words, Jimbo.
He's talking to you, Spitz. You do it. I just barely scraped by.
Oh man, it takes 2 to tango, man. I can't do this without you.
So he's after crab claws. What kind of history does he have with that buck? You know, I
don't actually know. Wish I knew a little bit more information.
I'm wondering if that's one he just. This is his first year with eyes on him, or if it's one he's been watching for a couple of years.
I take that back when he was 4.
That information I did not get. Maybe get it from him in a little bit if hunting slow.
I'm just curious.
No, it would be good to know. We all know what these guys are after. Jimbo, as far as he goes, I'm not really sure if he has history with this deer or not. It would be good to know. So I'm sure the viewers would love to know too. What do you say we get into our giveaway pictures? We'll go through them fairly quick. We don't want to miss on any action. It is pre-rut, so we'll just take 5-10 seconds each slide, kind of explain what you guys are going to be winning, what we have to do after that. So we'll be running the trivia question after that. You say, Carrots?
Let's do it, buddy. Giving away the Baronet blinds, the Ox 5 ground blind. Room for you and the crew. It's a great blind for videoing out of. The Black Widow deer lures, branch butter, and scrape rope. The Bucket Ready, 1 acre, your seed of choice. You guys see how effective this is. I mean, a lot of these boys playing Bucket Ready with great results. The Khmer Deer, your choice of product. Established in 2003. How's that feel? That's when I graduated high school. Luminox, Paranox. Pack of Knox.
You old shit. Damn, I thought I was old.
I know.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
I read it already. Let's go. Roll on, brother.
Oh, my bad. My bad. See, I got to
the Moultrie Mobile Edge cell camera. Moultrie been around forever. The Onyx Hunt Free Elite membership, covering all 50 states, correct, with the Elite? Spitzley. Vortex Optics, the Blaze apparel package this week as we're moving into muzzleloader season for most of us, a lot of us, rifle season coming up soon. Get your Blaze orange. Stay alive. Phone scope, the phone case, the adapter, 2 ounces of Pyro Putty and the Pyro Putty lighter. Another awesome product. The River's Edge tree stands, Bigfoot, Lightfoot, the 4 grip rails, safety rope, and a climbing belt. River's Edge makes a great stand. The Schwacker, choice of your pack of broadheads. They got something for everybody. The Lacrosse Alpha Burley Pros. Keep your stinky feet to yourself with Lacrosse. Tack vanes, 100-pack vanes of choice, and a glue kit. The boys have been shooting tack vanes for a long time.
All right, and this next one is actually what we were talking about before. So this next one is actually, yep, this is new. Tethered, the 4 sticks and the platform. I mean, great product. I don't know if you've used these, Carrots, but the sticks are amazing. The sticks are very lightweight, very user friendly, easy to hang. I can't really speak for the platform. I have never used the platform, but the sticks are amazing. But I can assume that the platform is great.
I know several dudes that use that Predator platform that rave about it.
But anyway, so to win the tethered sticks and platform, we're doing it a little bit different. We actually just posted hats online on our store page.
Not just hats. These
TV.
are like limited quantity hats that are sweet.
Absolutely.
Ask old Roundhead 79, he'll tell you. They got a great design. You can get them in blaze orange, all kinds of different colors. They're a leather patch, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
very cool.
Eventually, I'll get a picture of those here in a second. But yeah. So in order to get on the tethered giveaway, we're gonna be whoever buys one of those deer camp hats during the live event. It's got to be during the live. Will be entered to win this. So if one person buys a hat, guess what? You get the sticks and platforms. So,
well, I'm on your website right now ordering a hat. So if I don't
win, so we already got one on the board. All right, so we'll go next to the HHA Rise Bow site. And next, we're going to be doing the same thing we did last week. If you were tuned in with us, we're going to be doing a coffee. If you purchase our full Rut Booner blend coffee on our online store, link is in the description for this, guys, in the YouTube channel. So if you guys do want to purchase these things, go ahead and go to the YouTube description and click on the link. Yeah, so you buy one of these bags. This is also during the live episode. You got to make sure you buy the coffee during the episode, and then you're entered to win that HHA Rise Bow site. So a little bit different this week. Anything else, Carrots?
No, that's it, man. I mean, the coffee's killer. Mancl says it's selling great. It's a great blend. Smells good. Wakes you up.
What do you say we get into the trivia question for this week, son? Huh?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Hold on.
What Bassmaster Elite Series Pro does JP produce YouTube content for? A. Tyler Rivet, B. Taco Ito, C. Luke Palmer, and D. Matt Robertson. Get your votes in now. This is an obvious one for me. Got to hang out with JP, and this particular individual came over when they were in Knoxville fishing the tournament, had dinner, and hung out with us for a while. It was a good time. He's a great dude.
I did see pictures of that fiesta you guys had over there. It looked like you guys had a pretty good time.
Yeah, we did. It was great. Yeah, we're pretty centrally located. There's several Bassmaster events that happen around where we live, so we get to kind of fool around with that a little bit. Get your answers in. Either comment the letter, the name, or both. And remember, we can't leave out any correct trivia answer of any episode will enter you to win that cage blind for the grand prize. It's a nice elevated canvas style weatherproof blind. It's a heck of a prize. Who's rocking
out there? I think it's Mancl, actually. They might be seeing a deer. Go ahead to the big screen here.
He's rocking that Primos can.
Hey, man. Pretty sure everyone that hunts has that Primos can. I know we do.
I know that sound. Just don't get them wet. I got mine soaked and they quit working. What do we got out here, Spitz? You see any action?
I don't see
Staying-
any
hanging
deer,
tight
but they
on
have
that
to.
view.
They have to be seeing something because I mean, if he's got the tip can out, he's panned out in that general
Right.
area. I would assume that there's something going on there. Ooh, awesome.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're doing a battery swap. Didn't get that memo.
Check right back.
Well, just
Check
now.
right back.
Yeah, so when we're out here, guys, obviously we run on batteries, so you see them cut out. It's more than likely just a battery swap. We usually try to communicate that a little bit, but sometimes you miss it. So
Sometimes Chucky's late with the message is what you're trying
well,
to
actually,
say.
I think he was fine with the message. I think it's more or less he trying to do 18 things at once. So
Yeah.
I'm going to take the blame for that one.
I'm just picking on him. When in doubt, blame it on the kids.
Yes, sir.
About this chicken. Let's see if I can see any. No.
So I actually got.
That one was.
Bear with me here. I got a picture of
I should say that. Yeah.
those hats we were talking about. Those deer camp hats.
They're pretty good.
Yeah.
You care to see them? You viewers care to see them?
You posting that on the link in a link or
Oh, I'll post it right on here.
throwing it up?
Yes, sir. I'll post it right up on live here. Got some answers rolling in, so that's good. It's good to see. We'll throw that trivia question up again, guys. But here is the hats.
New limited edition deer camp hats. Get them now. This is a collab, kind of a special deal that the boys have done with a Leaky John Boat Company designing these hats. So not sure if they'll come around again next year. They're pretty sweet. Grab one while you can. And don't forget that with the purchase of that hat, you'll be entered to win those tethered sticks and Predator platform. So if you're one of them hanging danglers, you'll be all set.
Hanging danglers? Where did that come from?
Saddle boys.
The hangling danglers, he says.
Okay, I'm ready to see a deer. Hey, let me know if you see anything back there. Yeah.
It's only a matter of time before we start seeing some deer flowing in. We never did get to see what Mancl was looking at there. If I had to
never
guess,
had a good look.
You would think it was. I mean, if you did see a deer and he's got the tip can out, you'd think that it was a buck, right?
I'm going to check back in with our viewer comments. Cody Wanta liking the deer camp hats. Yeah, they're sweet, man. J Freak says Chuck Norris watches Breaking Point live. I agree. Kevin says I had 2 kids get their first deer this morning here in East Tennessee. Dude, that is awesome. It's youth season here in East Tennessee, so a lot of kids getting out there. My kids, unfortunately, were not because we had a youth group lock-in at the church last night, so I was up all night long. I got about 2.5 hours of sleep, maybe 3 this morning when I got home, so we're rocking. A lot of festivities going on with family stuff this weekend, but it's always youth season in my house.
Got the Brady
Kyle
Bunch
Zimmerman,
house
what's
over
up?
there.
Yeah. Kyle Zimmerman, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. And Wade with his answer for the trivia question. Wade, how do you say that last name, Spitz? Wade.
Wade Herzerkrit. I think I chalked that. Don't ever try to make me pronounce the last name, because I will chalk Smith.
Yeah. You said Trent flawlessly, so I thought you'd have it in the bag.
No, I'm sorry. If I did chalk it, I'm assuming I did. How we doing? How we doing today, Wade? Sorry for throwing your last name out there. David Fleer with a answer to the trivia question.
Yeah, here shortly we'll get into last week's winners of those giveaways, so you guys know what you got headed your way.
Let's go ahead and do that now.
All right, our Rut Live winners from 1021. Last week's episode with the HHA Rise bow sight. Brad Rockwood bought himself a bag of coffee, walked away with a Rise bow sight. The Vortex Crossfire rangefinder going to Jared Michael. The Lacrosse Footwear Ursa MS boots go to Mark Kufad. Schwacker Broadheads pack of choice to David Fleer, who recently answered on our trivia question today. He's looking for a repeat. The River's Edge Lightfoot Stand, 4 grip rails and safety rope going to Colin Carlton. The Baronet Blinds Ox 5, Dawn Weeks. The Tacked Veins going to Scott Psychos. That's the only way I could say his last name, Psychos. Oh, Bucket Ready Seed, an acre of seed of your choice going to Dan Cook. The Khmer Deer product of choice going to Troy Cummings. Moultrie Mobile, the Edge Cell Cam going to Reed Lally. Luminoc 3-pack of Knox Lee Weber. The Onyx Hunt Elite membership going to Doug Weeks. The Black Widow Deer Lures Branch Butter and Scrape Rope going to Jessica Slominski. The Phone Scope Phone Case Adapter, 2 ounces of Pyro Putty, and the Pyro Putty Lighter going to Patrick Croning. And the Booner Coffee, bag of Full Rut coffee going to Haley Peach. Great to see some of you guys repeating on these. I mean, you're basically stocking yourself for hunting season by answering these trivia questions every week. Getting a bag of prizes, it's just cool. I'm happy for everybody that's cashing in on that for sure.
Absolutely. And something I did forget to add, we are giving away a bag of coffee as well. We're not just doing you buy a coffee, you get the HHA Rise site. I did forget to post that on there, that we actually are, whoever answers the correct answer of the trivia, one of those lucky winners will be getting a bag of coffee as well.
Heck yeah.
I
Rise
just want
and
to become a
shine
viewer.
with that Booner blend. It would be kind of cool. I was talking to Brennan when he was just watching a couple episodes ago. He's like, this is kind of fun.
He's actually watching again right now. Not sure from where, but if you want to type in the YouTube comments, let us know where you're at, buddy. Jake Mancl. How we doing, buddy? Congrats on your buck last night, Jake.
Saw that posted on the HHA page, wasn't it?
Yep.
I believe
He
I saw
posted on the
Jake's buck.
HHA social and his personal one, I believe.
Yeah, congrats, dude. That was a monster.
And congrats to everyone else that has tagged out already as well. I have yet to be out hunting. I actually am going out tomorrow finally.
Dude, I carved out a couple hours to walk today. You know, it's youth season, so I wasn't obviously going to hunt. And my kids are preoccupied today, so I figured I'd walk the backwoods and see what I could see. Walked outside. It was 83, so I went right back inside.
That is nuts.
I know. I'm looking at Goulash in a redneck blind with his coat and hat on. I'm like, man, I can't wait for that weather.
Yeah, I think it was low of 41 here this morning.
5 to 6%.
The high is, say, low to mid 50s. Tomorrow, it's looking about the same. It'll be about 41 in the morning, and then I don't think it's supposed to get in the 50s tomorrow. So Ross Weeks, one of the interns, is actually going to be filming me tomorrow and Monday.
Nice.
So, pretty excited about that. And then he'll be coming back next weekend as well. So he'll be tree staying with me next weekend. He's from Michigan too, and he's actually home visiting family and stuff and hunting himself. So works out pretty good. He's only an hour from me.
Where's he live?
Out really well. Concord.
I can't tell which.
Not sure if you're familiar. Concord, Michigan.
Concord? No. It must be somewhere in the middle of the Minton. I don't know much about that place. It's like a gray
I know
zone
it's
right here for me.
I want to say it's like Jackson area ish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
I think we talked about that.
Yep.
A lot of good deer down there.
Obviously not Jackson, but it's fairly close to there, I believe.
Well, if he ever does have to go to prison, he'd be close to family. I think there's a pretty solid state penitentiary there in Jackson.
Yeah, there's one in Ionia too, and I'm actually really close to that one. And I've got a lot of relatives that retired from there or work from there. So.
Oh, I thought you were going to say live there.
That too. Yeah.
I don't think you could probably even see him. I just caught him in one spot. It's definitely not Spitzley, but he ain't a bad deer. I just don't know if he's a shooter. I don't think it's that big 8. We're probably gonna see him here. Last I saw, he was kind of going like that, but he could cut back.
All right, folks, before we get closer to that golden hour, I think we're going to take a quick break and have a commercial here. Give a little shout out to our sponsors as we move forward. As always, we appreciate them for pitching in to make this what it is.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the action here on Rut Live. At the end of the season, our grand prize this year is going to be an 8-foot tower stand from Cage Blinds. All you got to do to enter is comment on any of the live streams and your name's going to be in the hat. Good luck, and good luck this fall.
up, guys? Checking back in. Thank you for tuning in. Brought to you by HHA Sports and Vortex Optics. Coming right back to Elliott and Mancl.
Didn't mean to cut that off. We're trying to see if Mancl has a deer out in front. I'm pretty sure there's some action going on in front of them. Didn't mean to cut the sponsors off there.
I'm sure they don't mind. All right, dude, if you're going to be zoomed like this, I expect to see some bone cruising through here anytime. This is teasing me.
I know exactly where he's sitting. It can be tough to see through this stuff, that's for sure. But if he is going to be anywhere, it's definitely going to be in there. So.
The only way we're not going to see him is if he goes up through that buckthorn, which he, good chance he could do that.
Still got base shots from Goulash and Jimbo. Not too much going on this early. Huh? I feel like
Is that munches?
for how the weather is and how cold it is, I feel like should start seeing some deer pretty soon. Like mentioned before, they did.
So.
I mean, Dylan had some deer under him, an hour ago. We weren't live at the time. Mancl also had some in his food plot as well.
It's a tough time right now as far as predictability goes. Not quite a whole lot of rut activity going on. A lot of nighttime activity, primarily nighttime activity down here at least right now. But these boys seeing deer in the middle of the afternoon. So let's knock one and send it.
It's about the time frame Hunter shot his buck on the live.
Yeah.
If you guys missed that last year, it's still up. If you were to go to our playlists, we have a live playlist. I believe it's dated, let's see here. October, yeah, October 29. Actually,
I was going to say, it had to be pretty close to the same
day from
date.
today. Yep.
Yeah.
But if you go back, you'll see Hunter Jacobs actually on the thumbnail there. It's called Wisconsin Buck Harvested, live late October. He put a nice one down on live. It was awesome. We couldn't have asked for a better live.
I got so excited. All I could think to say was yes.
Hey man.
Yes.
Everyone loved it. Everyone loved the reaction. Your reaction was by far the best. That's for sure. That's what makes it memorable. It's you look back at that. It's memorable and it's funny at the same time. Like yes, like you had nothing else to say. You're just so excited. But that's what happens.
I was pumped. I know it's
exactly.
Well, it's wild. I would never react to watching a hunt on TV the way I do with this.
That's the first time that's ever happened, and
right.
We're hoping eventually. I mean, we're not saying we don't get a lot of viewers here, but there isn't anybody else doing what we're doing, doing live hunts. So
not at this caliber, to this degree, not editing in real time. There are a lot of people going, streaming on YouTube or TikTok or whatever, just using their phone from the tree stand.
With their phones, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the way this is edited and put together in real time is different. It's a testament to your workmanship, Spitzley, and I thank you.
I try my best, even though I'm always going to criticize my work, but I try my best.
Well, I think you're supposed to
put this together, so I'm glad you like it. Obviously, every year we'll progress and get better.
Jimbo get a little more gray with every coming season.
Definitely get stressful, but I look forward to these every week. It only gets stressful if things go south. Not everything goes how you planned every week. Luckily, this week is really good.
Smooth.
Smooth, and we are excited and ready to roll. Now, next thing that would be best to happen is to get a kill on live for you guys.
Let's see how they're doing today. All right.
Travis Dank says his nephew's buddy saw 10 doe and 6 bucks before noon a few days ago. 3 bucks were giants but could not get a shot. This guy shoots big bucks. That's awesome, Travis. That's good to hear that the big ones are on their feet midday. That's definitely some pre-rut activity for sure. I know a lot of people, even Mancl, are sitting all day because of it. So definitely a good time to sit all day. That's for sure.
Putting in the all-day sits already, huh?
Yeah. Well, I guess they did get down and switch locations, but yeah, man. I mean, late October is a great time to shoot a mature buck cruising, looking for that first available doe. A lot of people do sit all days, early November, second week of November, which is great, good, but you're definitely missing out sometimes if you're not sitting all day later October. Mature deer will definitely be on their feet, searching for that first available doe.
But if all you got's 2 hours, get out there and sit for 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Everyone has a different scenario. A lot of people have kids. Some people don't. Can hunt whenever they want. Some people are single. It just all depends on the scenario.
Yeah, I just think it's important not to get too caught up in thinking you gotta sit all day at a time like this at this point in the year. You know, I've had some good hunts where I've just about didn't even go because I felt like it might not be worth it. You know, trying to get out of work a little early, go sit in the evening, stuff like that. That panned out when I would not have expected it. So you can have some solid success even if you only got a few minutes. Especially if you've done some scouting and know what your deer are up to, you know.
Yeah, my time of being able to do that has been over for the last 2.5 years, fortunately.
Yeah.
I haven't even been out hunting yet, so. But wouldn't change my kids for the world, man. They're a blast, and eventually they're going to be doing the same thing. So.
No, for sure. Yep. Yeah, it's a busy season until one day they're older and going out there with you.
What's going on? You're recording. We had kind of a crapshoot going on here for a few minutes. We could hear a deer up to the north just making a bunch of noise, so we threw a couple can calls out, and shortly after I caught a glimpse of the buck straight north of us raking a tree. Popped a couple grunts off at him. Chuck couldn't get him on camera for a while. It was in a bunch of thick stuff, and right at the same time that happened, our audio cut out. So we had to swap mics, batteries, and everything. And he come in closer. He came to about 60 yards. And he's nice. He's a nice buck, but not one we're gonna shoot. Chuck says he's coming back here right now. Yeah, he's all fired up. He's at about 60 yards, just raking the heck out of trees.
Well, let's get the camera on him. What do you say?
I know if I threw a grunt, he'd
Right?
come right in.
A little less talk and a lot more action, Mancl. Mancl rocking the new deer camp lid.
Looks like Dylan sees a deer out here too. I heard them talking.
There's a buck.
Buck.
There it is. It says buck.
Right between those dead trees. Well, he's like by the right dead tree. Again, no. There's like 4 dead trees. You remember where we were seeing those does? Yeah. Like a basket eight. Walking that way. Away from us. Away from us. Yeah. They're moving now. There's 3 deer in 5 minutes. Larry's next.
Must see.
Not seeing anything. Mancl's taking his word for it.
My hands are so freaking cold right now. I'm definitely busting out the heated socks when we get back.
Heated socks.
I got heated gloves too.
He's got heated gloves too, he says.
Dammer. Alpaca wool, man. Just leave the batteries at home.
Awesome.
I forget the brand name, but he's got heated everything.
Yeah.
Socks, the long johns.
He gets cold, doesn't he? I mean, like more like. Seems like I remember that being a thing for bird hunting.
I think everyone gets cold. It's just, some people can tolerate it better than others.
Oh, body fat and metabolism and all that go into how warm you can stay. I think he's a pretty thin fella. Gets a little chilly from time to time.
Yep. Nothing wrong with that. I think it's important to be comfortable while you're out there too,
Yeah, for sure. You can last if you're comfy.
A little slow over at the Elliott's. We call them the Elliott's because both their names are Elliott.
Really?
It just so happens that their last name, both of the last names starts with an S, so let's call them the Elliott's. Well, you can't say really. There's viewers that don't know that.
Elliott's. We call them the Elliott's because they're named Elliott.
Maybe they didn't know why I was, making Elliott plural. So.
They're huge E.T. fans.
E.T. full and hold.
Elliott.
It is you and him. No, I got that pulse mine yet.
Just got word that the old black cracks are coming out here in about 10 minutes. I'm excited for that one.
Let the plastic
what do you say?
ring.
Should we get the trivia question out there again for the viewers?
Let's do it, man.
I have a feeling here in a little bit we're not even be able to talk about anything else, but seeing over here, everyone's seeing. So, we get back to the trivia question here. You want to kind of explain how that works?
Yeah,
Garrett?
yeah, absolutely. We do giveaways on every episode. We've got a boatload of prizes totaling almost $3,800. Not to mention the fact that every episode that you answer our trivia question correctly, you're entered to win a grand prize of a cage blind, an elevated kind of canvas style blind that's weatherproof, very tough. It'll last you a long time. It's a great grand prize. Even the prizes we give away weekly are fantastic. So all you got to do is answer the trivia question correctly during the live stream. You'll be entered to win one of these awesome prizes.
Here we go.
What Bassmaster Elite Series Pro does JP produce YouTube content for? Is it A, Tyler Rivet, B, Taco Ito, C, Luke Palmer, or D, Matt Robertson? Throw your best guess in there for a chance to win one of these awesome prizes. Everything from boots to blinds to vanes to rangefinders, scopes, blaze orange packages. I mean, we've given away all kinds of good stuff. This
Also,
week
don't
again,
forget,
we got the tethered sticks and the Predator platform. You'll be entered to win those if you purchase one of the new Deer Camp limited edition hats during the live stream. And get yourself a bag of coffee. Spitzley, what are they going to win if they buy a bag of coffee during the live stream? What do they have a chance to win?
Here, I might as well pop it up here. They will win an HHA Rise Bow site if you do go to our website. Link is located in the description of the YouTube channel. If you do a purchase during live event at any time, you're entered to win. I can say that your odds are really good to win it.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. And then
it doesn't have to be a left-handed model.
It does not. Doesn't have to be right or left. It can be either or. And then you purchase one of these hats, everybody. These are the hats you will buy if you want to win a tethered platform and sticks. So
get yourself a hat. I bought mine during the episode, so far I'm walking away with these sticks and this platform. Somebody give me a run for my money. Check back in with Goulash and Jimbo. Go ahead, buddy.
Need to give the designer that made this. Brennan knows the story more than I do, but it was actually designed by a guy. His Instagram handle is actually theleakyjohnboat.co, and it'll actually be on the description if you do purchase where you can find him. So yeah, we
gave him a shout out earlier, but right, it's cool design, kind of a limited edition collaboration. So
yes, sir.
Get them while they hot. You know, I've heard some rumblings also, and seen a recent post about a pretty badass new knife you guys have in collaboration with Shea Butler.
Yeah. Yep.
We don't have a whole lot of intel on that. That's pretty new, but it's freaking sweet looking, and I've already told my wife I better get one for Christmas.
Yeah, and that's actually something you can purchase in the store as well. If you go ahead and go to our store tab, it'll be all the way to the bottom. It'll direct you to their website, actually, where you'll purchase that item. But
right
there, you can at least see what the knife looks like, and the price and everything.
Yeah, you can check out some more of this guy's work, SheaButlerKnives.com. It's really good looking stuff, dude. Quality. For real, I'm going to be pissed off if I don't get one of those for Christmas from the old lady.
I seen, shared something, right? Facebook.
Yeah, I did.
Tagging your wife in it, saying Christmas is coming up.
Yeah, no
soon.
excuses. Yeah.
Love it.
I left it out here. Yeah, before we left the camp. No, you didn't.
Got to drop them hints, you know.
Yes, sir.
Go on there right now and check it. That is there. 2.0. Other Dan is sitting back at your cousin's house.
And they're not cheap, you know. Quality's not cheap, but a knife is something you buy it once and you buy it for life. You keep it forever, hand it down. I had one of my dad's good friends give me a Benchmade for my high school graduation, and I've used it ever since. I don't know how many animals that thing's been through. It's just it's an heirloom type of thing. So eat the price tag and hand her down to the kids, you know.
Love it.
What's the last flight? Like 6:20-ish. Oh, what the hell? It's gonna start raining. No. Oh, what the heck? We're gonna be in a blizzard here in a second. I don't know, a blizzard. Barely.
Hear that?
Should have been getting snow.
Yeah, Goulash getting a little
saying
flurry.
About to get some snow, huh?
What the HE double hockey sticks?
Must have just got the memo on that. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty heavy on the weather app before I go hunting, trying to figure things out.
Always.
I know some guys that will just go out without even looking at it, but I try to know what's
I think
going on.
you get less and less free time all the time, you know, so you got to do your best to try and make sure those minutes count when you can steal them away.
Yep, for sure, for sure. Looks like Jimbo's doing a little battery swap as well.
I think next weekend's looking good. You know, we're getting that cold front coming through Monday, Tuesday that you guys are kind of experiencing up north already. And my wife will be headed to Nashville for a bachelorette party with her sister. So Daddy's got the house to himself, and I'll probably be hitting the woods this upcoming weekend.
Oh, this weekend? Like,
yeah.
Wow.
No, next weekend. Next coming weekend, the 3rd through the 5th.
This weekend now, buddy.
Yeah, but it's hot. Next weekend's looking good.
It's true.
What are you thinking about there, Goulash?
Really quiet.
Yeah. It's the calm before the storm.
Oh, I know. Just be standing there.
Yeah, staring at us. Son of a gun. Ideally, it would be he's bedded out where we saw him this morning, across the trail, and it comes in that way. Just a little time to figure ourselves out.
What we got, like an hour and a half. Joe said it's kind of slow. One small buck chasing a few does.
So yeah. He's on more deer than we did.
Got Jimbo getting a little grunt action going on.
But even like...
Uh-oh, here we go. I'm assuming the black racks will come out too.
Uh-huh. You know, I'm looking through the SheaButlerKnives.com at this limited edition Breaking Point drop point blade, you know. And the stock photos that they have for this product show an engraved blade that says Michael Mancl on it. Does that mean that if I buy one, it's going to say Michael Mancl on it?
I highly doubt that.
I hope so. You can get them customized, engraved with your name. You know, like you can order it with a kite that comes with a Kydex sheath. You can order it with a clip for your belt for awesome carry options. I geek out over cool knives, man. We got Jimbo hitting the old black rack there. I'm going to get a little bit of an audio issue going on with him. We'll get that squared away shortly, so you can hear the sound of that plastic clacking together. I'm still stuck on these damn knives, man. As I scroll down through here, it looks like you get a hat included with every purchase. It's a sweet deal. It's a very cool thing. The boys helped kind of design this knife to be like the perfect butcher, caper, all-around blade. It kind of reminds me of what Meat Eater used to try to do with that Meat Crafter thing, but that looked like more like a fish fillet type of knife. I never really saw that as like an all-around type of tool, but this one, on the other hand, looks like it could do it all.
I'm going through the messages here. Carrots, it sounds like Jimbo's battery died on his mics. And Dano, the one filming him, says it's for the best. It's for the best. You can get pretty loud here in those black racks, but...
Oh, there's his buck.
Uh-oh.
Looks like
Hear
a
that?
2-year-old Jason.
Dylan's got a 2-year-old chasing.
Oh, I see it. Oh, my God.
Sam, young fellas.
No, you're really not.
Getting an early start.
Yeah, there's the doe. Gonna run right under the cage. Yeah, he ain't huge, but you would send this to Missouri, though. I don't know. Oh, he's going back our way. He's under that yellow tree now. Yeah.
You gonna film him, Brandon? Or are we just gonna keep staring at old Bill Pilko?
I don't know if these boys are playing tummy sticks or what the hell's going on in that redneck blind.
Oh yeah, jeez. Just one of them.
Goulash keeps getting the giggles.
Well,
I just think I'd crack my fingers together too many times and they'd hurt.
my fingers hurt.
No, he doesn't like it.
I don't know if you heard that comment from Elliot. My fingers hurt. Yeah, well now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty. Uh-oh. What we got here? Look what we have here. Our first deer on the live. 5:06 Central Time. It's like a doe or a little buck. I can't quite tell yet.
Yeah. I still can't tell if that's a button or a doe.
It looks like a young doe to me. I guess it could be a button. A little blurry.
My screen's a little grainy. It's really hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's you know what? It's weird because they have a really good service. So I think once they get closer there, though, I think we'll be able to see a little better.
It's probably something Chuck's doing wrong.
Yeah, he's probably filming in 480 or something. Oh, actually, they don't have the greatest service right now. Looking at the bandwidth. just enough to keep them rolling.
I like the mason string they got there with the old licking stick hanging over the scrape.
I don't know if you were paying attention or if anybody else was paying attention to that phone scope commercial. I actually shot that, but it's of Mancl filming with his phone scope through his binoculars of a buck hitting something like that. I tell you what, man, those bucks tear the heck out of those things. They love those ropes.
There, we got a little audio back on Jimbo now.
Oh, I just can't wait till he talks so I can hear his voice.
I feel like that was not accidental. Like his audio got cut out while he was black racking.
He's grabbing his bow.
He's teasing
panning out over here. Is he teasing?
I think so.
He better not be teasing. Oh, they see a deer.
There we got a little something kicking around.
I like that, though. Always got to grab your bow when you see a deer. Whether it's the one you're after or not. Never know what'll be coming behind it.
Exactly. That's the best, man. When you get an old doe coming through and you think she's alone, all of a sudden she starts looking behind her. You're like, ooh, what's going on here? But I'm not 100% sure that was a doe that Jimbo's got eyes on.
I think it was. It was either a doe or a little buck. Yeah, I'm trying to zoom in here on him, but
it carried itself like a little buck, I thought, but I might be wrong about that. I might not be as smart as I think.
Oh, you're
it's happened before.
You're smart, Cookie. Carrots. Might not be pretty, but you're smart.
Well, can't have it all. Dude, your baby carrots checklist for me had me rolling.
Did you actually laugh? I had to throw
the
baby
carrots.
I had to throw the baby carrots in there. You know how some people send people in the mail like bag of dicks? You know?
Yes.
I'm going to send you a bag of little baby carrots.
Perfect.
No one really gets what we're talking about. We'll
I bet they can connect the dots. Good to see activity, though, man. Deer on the move. Lights dwindling just a hair. Looking out over this little valley here in East Tennessee. The sun's just thinking about starting to set here shortly. Ooh.
We're zoomed in right on Mancl's face there, aren't we?
Yeah. Chucky getting the up close and personal shots there. All right, guys, we got a little live decoy hanging out there below Mancl. A little bit of action around Jimbo, but it's not really heating up yet. We're going to take this time to grab a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we got high hopes things are going to really be sparking up. So sit tight. Hear a word from our sponsors.
The new Edge Pro from Multi-Mobile gives you more control over what you see with features like Live Aim and the industry's first false trigger elimination technology. Live Aim removes the guesswork at setup with a live preview from your camera. And FTE extends battery life and eliminates up to 96% of unwanted images, meaning if deer photos are what you want, deer photos are what you get.
Luminox are brighter, more durable, and with replaceable batteries, the longest-lasting compound and crossbow lighted Nox on the market, period. When your moment of truth comes, rely on the only lighted Nox trusted by the best. Luminox. Light 'em up at luminox.com.
Thanks for tuning back in, guys. Another episode of Rut Live brought to you by HHA Sports and Vortex Optics. You can check back in with the man, Scott Spitzley, and myself as we commentate here on Goulash and Jimbo.
How we doing, buddy? Hey, you said you were bringing us in, so I figured we'd get right into it.
Yeah.
But
check back
in. Looks like Mancl's still seeing some deer, so we'll get back to the action there. But we'll show our pretty faces again here for a second. But what do you think, Carrots? Do you think it's going to happen tonight or what?
I don't know, man. We've got some deer movement. Looks like doe activity, but with doe activity comes young bucks chasing this time of year, so it's hard to say, you know. And when you get young bucks chasing, sometimes those mature bucks will take an interest in what's going on. I think it's a little early for the big boys to be on the hoof and moving around in daylight right now, but anything could happen for sure at this point in the season. So,
sure.
Like
I mean,
you mentioned
October
earlier,
28th, full moon. I know some people have their different opinions about the moon, but my personal
including you and I,
love full moons. But if I could be, I'd definitely be hunting right now. That's for sure. So,
yeah,
anything can happen at any time during this time frame. So, less of us, more of the action here. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Absolutely.
Like a top ranked team and storm the field, took down the gold post. Jesus. Gotta love it when they do that. You don't even know how you do it. I know. You think it'd be concreted in, though. Yeah, but I think if you get enough weight up top, you just bend them. Just keep piling people on. Let's see if I can find them. Is in the lake. Oh, Jesus. this one. That's awesome. Why is that a thing? Because people are funny. They'll get the video down of the announcer saying it because of copyright, so they're trying to get it off the internet. Scrolling in the comments to try to find it, and then that just pops up.
It is getting quiet.
Jimbo starting to yawn. Goulash starting to swipe. Just better wake up and pay attention.
Looks like it's snowing in Wisconsin.
Yeah,
Mancl's
got
up.
some flurries.
I just saw the body go there for a split second.
Is he the one with sore fingers?
Oh, that was Elliott. My fingers hurt.
I made a Happy Gilmore reference to a friend of mine this morning.
No, it's a young 10.
It's a great movie, man. Honestly, any
it's to the right.
happy or not happy, any Adam Sandler movie is good.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, I just
Use
watched.
your words.
Yeah, just watched Happy Gilmore with the kids for the first time a couple months ago.
He's by
My wife is
far
like-
my favorite actor.
Oh yeah, he's killer. Bedtime Stories, another classic. Kid-friendly classic.
Glick is another kid-friendly
Oh
one.
yeah, I haven't seen that one in quite a while. Christopher Walken's in that one.
Wow, you even know that all the actors in it. I just seen something on, I can't remember if it was TikTok or a podcast or something, where they had mentioned that they don't ever see comedies out anymore. And isn't that the truth? Like, remember how back when we were teenagers? Or
Yeah.
for you were, what, high 20s? I was teenagers.
Come on, dog. Like the Super Bad, Step Brothers,
Yeah,
Judd
like,
Apatow,
oh man, there was
Hangover.
comedies coming out left and right, but man, after I heard that statement on that podcast, I was like, wow, you're absolutely right. Like,
Yeah.
there
I
are
heard
no
an
more
interesting
comedies.
conversation about that also. I think it was Matt Damon saying that Marvel and streaming, or no, I think I'm mixing two conversations together. But the Marvel universe has kind of killed comedies and dramas, and that's the only thing he might goes to the theater for anymore.
That is true. Yeah, I can see that.
5 o'clock and 5:30.
But didn't everybody love a comedy? Am I wrong?
Yeah, that's what I
Is there
thought.
people that didn't like comedies? I'm sure there are, but
We don't know them.
Right? Yeah, I mean, I don't, but man, comedy is. I love a good comedy.
Comedy.
I had a buddy that I lived with back in my early 20 years. We had our own house and everything, and every Sunday we'd invite a group of people over and we'd watch Step Brothers and Hangover, just all the good ones.
How many years after Borat came out were you still quoting that movie?
That must be how young I am, because if I'm being honest, like, I don't even know if I've ever seen Borat.
Oh my gosh, dude. You're not that young. How old are you?
I don't want to say that on here.
34?
Dang, look at that drone.
Close.
You should buy it.
Up one. 35.
You're 2 years younger than me.
And you're...
Three. I'm 38. Yeah. Yeah, 52.
Are you 38?
Yeah.
Man, you're pushing 40.
Yeah.
How did 30 hit for you?
Didn't notice.
Really?
Didn't bother me. Nah, I didn't care.
And 30 hit me hard. I don't know. I guess when I was younger, I always thought 30 was just old as balls.
Yeah.
And then I hit 30, and it's like, wow, I'm old as balls. And now I'm halfway to 40, and it's like, wow, what am I going to do at 40?
Dude, it's not depressing. Getting old is not depressing. It's exciting. You can wear sweatsuits every day. You can get away with literally everything.
Sweatsuits? What? Sweatsuits?
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I've always told my wife as soon as I hit 45, I'm not wearing denim again. Just elastic waist from here on out.
I wear a lot of shorts, t-shirts, and
Velcro shoes. Don't even have to tie your shoes. I'm not even sure. Oh,
Crocs.
Elliott's moving. I was thinking he was asleep for a second there, but got a little movement.
See some pretty snowfall.
It's got to be the first flurries of the year.
Travis Dank. 50 was just another day for partner. We're going up to 50. Talking about 50, man. If 50's good, then I'm golden at 40.
Yeah. Yes. Andy Rozicki. So, are we watching Borat then tonight?
I just seen that. That's hilarious.
Very nice.
I need to get caught up on the old comedy.
Dude, that was a classic. Where is Brennan this weekend? Do you know?
Oh, he is watching the stream, but I know he's on his way hunting somewhere. I wish I knew the location. We'll get back to that here in a second, but it looks like goulash.
Finally, we get a peek outside that shoebox he's sitting in.
Yeah. Didn't want to be staring at Dylan all night.
I think that wasn't Larry. That would have been pretty quick. I'm guessing he maybe came from that 40. And yeah, you can't see much that direction.
Scott Psycho is wondering how to. I'm just going to continue to say his name. His last name is Psychos. Because
I would say the same thing. It definitely looks like
Kaikos. But wondering how to claim the prizes if you win. I'm going to let you take that one, Spitz, since I'm not involved in administrative duties.
Sorry.
He's wondering how to claim the prizes if you win. Like when we announce the winners, you all contact them.
Yep. So we'll actually contact you via Facebook, Instagram, wherever we can find you on. But we also do advertise the winners on the next live event, so that'll be next Saturday. So if we do happen to not be able to get a hold of you through socials, make sure you're tuned in next week at the same time. And fairly early into the show, we'll have another list of all the winners. So that would be nice if we would get some goals in here. Once you do see your name, make sure you email either Brennan or Mike, or get a hold of us on all Breaking Point socials.
Or me, if you happen to know me.
Or Carrots,
holler,
yeah.
get it taken care of for you.
Yep. We have not had an issue getting a prize to anybody, so if it does become a problem, we'll definitely do our best to find the winner.
No, I don't think anything's gone out, or anything hasn't gone out that should. I think sometimes it takes a couple, maybe even 3 weeks, depending on where it's coming from, you know. So be patient, but as long as we have your info, it'll get there.
Yeah, or if someone was a winner in the past and they didn't,
it's a big buck.
Get connected.
Got a big buck. Goulash got a big buck moving.
Chasing off the other one. Yep, it's Larry. That's him.
That's Larry.
Okay. All right.
Come on.
God dang it. He's standing there.
Come on, Larry.
You heard it.
Do they have a decoy set up? Do you know?
I don't think they do.
I saw a snap. I thought it was Dylan carrying a deke, but I don't know if it was Kern or not.
Man, he is a brute. I know he was carrying one the other day. Whether they were carrying, yeah, it was a couple days on Snapchat. They had him carrying it. Whether they have one today or not, I actually don't know. I can't say yes or no. Come on, Larry.
Well, he came out of nowhere. He was bedded close. Yeah, very close. I still see him. I'm guessing that little buck got him up. Oh, yeah. You didn't like him in there? No, not at all. He was bedded within 100 yards of us. Yeah.
That is crazy. I mean,
Still see him. He's a ways out there now.
that tall grass, though, is recipe for bedding.
The old CR.
He's got a lot of it out there.
Uh-huh. Right about here's where you wish you carry a slingshot and some acorns in your pocket. Start sending them out there. Launch a few just past him.
Oh, he's pretty. Son of a gun.
Colin Tarleton just asked if hunters can hear us and know that they cannot hear us. We can always hear them. You guys can only hear who we're viewing. So Dylan, Goulash here, we're viewing him, so you can only hear his audio and the main Parrots right now. Yeah, when it's
but
a
they
split
can
screen,
see. The boys are watching the YouTube comments, though. If you're commenting on here, chances are pretty decent that they're going to see them. They're keeping tabs on what's going on the YouTube Live, and we're also in a Snap thread that we use to communicate with each other. So we do have communication constantly with each other throughout the episode. We just can't.
If they're not seeing deer, and speaking of seeing deer, it sounds like Elliott has seen a nice one. So we're going to try to get a view on this buck as well.
Come on, dude.
You still see him, okay? Yeah. Oh, I see him. That's that one.
I heard him say he's coming.
Just see his rack.
Don't believe this is a shooter, but
Oh, yeah, it is. I just want to do a battery swap. 15 yards. In case he doesn't come. Oh, man, there you go. One. I don't want him to, like,
David Fleer says Goulash ought to give Larry a couple bleats after a grunt.
He's going to be in the open here.
Travis Dank says, I don't care about Mo or Curly. Come on, Larry.
Yeah, Larry, he's coming back.
He's really showing that 50 plus years there, giving the Three Stooges reference.
You see him? Where is he?
Man, heck of a view.
The grass to the left.
Just there he is, that dandy.
Rando's got that camera dialed in.
All right of the trail, I mean.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on the camera. Oh, we do have, let's see here. All right, we're going to go split screen, guys. We got 2 bucks.
Oh.
This is a good buck.
A little high tower action there.
See that.
Oh, there's a doe on the trail.
Ooh, Goulash's got a doe on the trail. She might be able to entice old Larry a little bit.
You think this will be our first split screen build live action?
Man, how nuts would that be?
That would be awesome.
I don't think Elliott's going to shoot that buck.
No, he ain't going to shoot that buck. But
what a wuss.
He's got some dandies out there, but we better... he's looking.
Go full screen on Goulash for a second.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because that's a pretty sweet view there.
He's looking right at him, isn't he?
He's saying, what the hell smells like cheese?
Oh, I see.
I mean, he's a Wisconsin resident, too. He should know what... it's always smelling like cheese there.
Smells like brat farts coming out of that plastic box over there. That's wild, man. He's locked in. Well, you don't get big by being stupid, that's for sure.
Okay, he's coming this way. Does.
Come on. Let's go, Larry.
Come on, Larry.
Damn. Is that the edge of his clover plot right there?
Ooh, he's
running. He just booked it.
I hope he didn't get spooked.
I don't know, man. I have a hard time buying it's got anything to do with the boys.
Oh, they're in a
Yeah.
closed blind. I highly doubt it.
They're professionals, so I doubt they smell like butt, and it's just drifting through there downwind, you know.
I doubt they smell like butt.
That's...
You still see him? Yeah. What's he doing? Oh, he went back up by her. He's running back up the hill.
Back to split screen.
Buck, isn't it?
I know, dude.
I mean, you or I are going to shoot that deer.
I wouldn't think twice.
I wouldn't even hesitate.
Uh-oh.
Is he running further away?
Well, I don't know. I was
just
looking
tuning in. We got Dylan's target buck. Bottom left there.
Ran like that.
Kind of looked like he was coming in and ended up running away. Something stupid.
I think she got spooky because she heard him run off.
They
Top
got a
right,
doe.
we got Elliott Smith in Iowa. This is actually a buck they're gonna pass. I know I wouldn't even.
Oh, he's running back to the right.
There he's making loops.
Iowa buck there.
Dang it, dude. Don't go that way, doe. God, he looks like a stud, huh?
That doesn't make sense. He definitely smelled us.
It's those brat farts. Damn it, dude. The Elliots are making me so sad.
You gotta be kidding me.
Did you ever? Man.
Did you see how I was standing?
I don't care where I am.
There's no circumstance that I would pass that deer.
I'm shooting that deer.
Nope, not. Yep, 100%.
I mean, I could have shot when he was right behind the tree over here.
I need to have them come down and hunt with me for like 3 weeks. They'd have blasted that thing in 3 seconds, dude.
That's cool though. Any second now.
Good news, that's all I wanted.
I can't get that Mac Miller Jr. comment out of my head now.
I went back to a little Mac Miller for you just then.
Oh, yeah, that got me shaking.
It's pretty close, dude. Come on. It's a good call.
My phone's gonna die. Yeah, he's super solid, dude. I mean, he's narrow. He's like really close to 150. If he's not. Gotta settle myself back down a little bit. Like when he was standing right behind, I can't believe he just didn't totally just boom, gone. I mean, he's dead downwind of us. But when he was like right behind us there at like 20, I have a lane right here. You could have shot him. Oh, there's a big hole right there and he was standing broadside in it. It just wasn't the right deer.
Shaking. There it is. It wasn't the right deer.
Got him shook up, though, at least.
Sure, I should get shook up when I see a doe.
At least we know he's still human.
It would have been really cool. He went to cut to the right like
Pass
that
him
and just come
150.
right up here, but I kind of forgave him. Yeah, me too. It kept coming, and then he crossed back across the field. Where is he now? He did it the second time. And then he just got too weirded out. Oh, I see him, yeah. But he didn't like fully move. Doe's to the left. You had to have gotten some good video of him. Yeah, because I'm cropped in too. Oh, yeah. Gosh.
Well, that'll get the blood pumping right there, boys. Good Lord.
It's so crazy down here that you just hit the antlers together. See, like, this is the good thing, like, the doe's not ready. Right. And he's just pushing. Right, to push, but I just don't. Love-hate relationship with this one. I don't know. It was a perfect setup. He's running stuff off, and it's almost just like it. Oh, you want to see a deer? Put his back. Here they all come. You want to see this? Dylan and his out at the same time. Really? Yeah, so here he is. He's just standing. He's not even looking at us, like our direction. Yeah, he just puts his head down. My God, man. So he's kind of looking our direction. I'm guessing it's a doe. And then he looks not even anywhere near us. And yeah, that's not looking at us. No. And then he's looking right at the doe. He's just down and boom. What the? But you know what? If we just had that little white birch tree instead again. Keep it in your mind. In case he keeps doing this game with us. Oh, he's going to the left now. Down in the middle.
Goulash has got eyes on Larry again. I can't quite pick him out yet, but he hadn't left the premises yet.
Why can't I find out? Like in line with what tree?
It's like
left of
ants.
I think it's our tree stand tree, maybe not. Left of that.
It's like Mancl's panned out again, or Charlie, rather. They got some deer on them, so we'll head back to split screen here.
I still got eyes on them. You see like that maple reddish tree? Yeah, where it's split in the top. Yep. Yeah. It's just to the right of it. Pretty far back. Oh, I see him. He's in line with them over there. Right in the middle of the screen. Come on. Come on. Why did that dog spooker just cause? I don't know. I think when he ran. Oh, then she didn't know what was going on. So yeah. She just left. You know, if he would have been spooked, I think he would have really taken off. Yeah, he's not going to just minkle down in the ditch at 100 yards. Yeah, so I don't know. Unless there's a different deer over that direction that we just can't see behind those trees. Oh, could have been. It almost has to be. I don't know. Oh, then he could have maybe just pushed that off. Pushed that off, and then the doe didn't know what he did. That could have been. She ran down the trail, and then he just followed her and said, "Screw it, I'm pushing you." I don't know what other explanation there is for that. We're gonna kill this son of a gun this week. Oh, dude, I thought it was gonna happen right there.
Larry lives another day. For now.
Let's go get a beer. We'll get him tomorrow.
These boys have they got a little time left today, and they got a pretty good beat on that beer, so
he gets locked down. Yep, and then we just have no shot. Yep. He's big. Yeah, he is, dude. That was cool. Thank you, that little basket 8-pointer. It's just such a bummer we didn't go with the decoy.
So no decoy.
It would have been light. Oh, he's in here, yeah. But tomorrow. Yeah, I know. He was literally bedded like right there. Probably within 75 yards of us. And that's where he's going to keep going, I think. Right, yeah. Yeah. Back in the woods.
Yeah, now's a great time for decoys and scents. Throw a decoy out there, a little hot estrus on it. Be in the chips. That buck was clearly looking for a doe in heat.
Yeah, that's probably where I'll spend most of his night.
Oh, lonely Larry.
Chasing and eating out there, and then it's going to work back here in the morning. Yeah. morning, you almost want to be here again. You hope that he's not back yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to push that direction.
I don't know if you'd want to push that direction either.
Because you know he's coming here.
Yeah. And you don't want to bump into him at 5:30 in the morning down there.
When you're walking and setting up.
Yeah. Then you fuck yourself. Oh, excuse my language.
I'm not sure what we got going on in this little thicket here with Mancl. They're staying locked in.
I still see him. He's right in line with that tree. To the right of it now.
Goulash still got eyes on Larry.
I'm sure that's the way he goes every night.
And I don't know. Predicting buck movement patterns is so freaking hard. I was reading a study this morning about how bucks on the move, especially like pre-rut, rut, can have 40 different bedding sites. So, and that's radio collar data. And that can be very difficult to predict. But obviously these boys have got some intel because they knew he was going to be there tonight.
I still see him out there.
Damn Larry.
At least we know we're not going to spook him walking out. He's just standing out there, I think, by himself now. Stupid deer. We just drew it up so perfectly, almost.
Yeah, I don't know where that doe came from, but I thought that was perfect. I mean, because he was all the way over there, too. And then he turned off.
It's like Jimbo sees a deer here. Jimbo and Dan. Now we see Jimbo. Here we go.
We got a little doe action with the Elliots.
Mancl sees a deer as well, so let's go to Elliott.
Oh, yeah.
Here it comes.
She wasn't thirsty.
I don't know what Mancl's got eyes on, but I caught a glimpse of it just kind of bouncing around playfully, so we'll keep a close eye on him. Because whatever that was is probably going to be kicking around here shortly. Tough break on Larry for Goulash so far. Boys drew it up as good as it could be, but can't control him.
Big grunt over there. It was deep.
Deep grunt.
Deep.
Hopefully he does what she did. Wherever he is.
Got a buck coming through with it. Elliott's here.
Looks like a doe. This is a doe.
Never mind.
My bow just in case.
Couple does cruising through on the Jimbo cam. Or the Dan cam, I should say. Keep an eye on these ladies as they work their way across Jimbo's view. Hopefully they'll draw some attention and bring something in for him. The Elliots in Iowa have about 40 minutes or so left to shoot in light, so still plenty of time for them. The Wisconsin boys can't be too far off of that. Got Mancl with eyes on deer again, but I'm not sure we have much of a view, if anything. Mancl's camera's down for a second here. We'll switch over to him in just a minute. Swapping the old batteries. go back to our viewer chat on the YouTube Live. McKinley Mosher saying, good luck, boys. Chase Helmer sitting in the stand, just had 6 doe, but no bucks to follow. Well, give her time, buddy. It's coming. Travis Dank says, greatest thing ever. Buck fever sitting in my living room. This is fantastic. Thank you all. Travis, I'm right there with you, buddy. Hanging out in the conference room of the beautiful Sweetwater Hotel. Got my heart pumping watching these bucks. Noah Beardsley, right there with you, dude. We got 31 Nevins in the comments saying just had our shooter pushing does through at 75 yards. Wanted to come this way, but went to the does. They're on their feet this weekend looking for action. Heck yeah, man. I think we're just kind of hitting the point where you're going to see kind of the slightly more mature bucks getting up on their feet, chasing does, not just the younger guys. Depending on where you're at longitudinally. Latitudinally, I should say. I know we stay about 2 or 3 weeks behind what's going on here in the Midwest. Schoolash got eyes on Larry again. But I believe he's off in the distance. I'm not sure we got a good camera view of Larry.
Yeah, it looks like Rando was panned out. I'm pretty sure he's far away. I think they've been able to see him actually this whole time. It's just getting the camera on him has been the issue here.
Until tomorrow, Larry.
It looks like they might be losing light here pretty quick.
What time is it? 6:02.
We'll start getting some closers here.
What a swift kick in the gonads.
Get our exit interview here with Mancl He must be a touch east.
We're ready for an interview. Yeah. What's that? We're losing light here pretty fast. It's been a decent night. We've seen, I think, 3 bucks. Closest one we had was probably about 60 yards. But nothing I was really looking to shoot. The 1 8-pointer that we seen was pretty solid, but still needs at least another year, probably 2. Seen quite a few does and fawns, but just not the buck we're after. Heard quite a bit of chasing here a little while ago to the north, east of us. But that's pretty much going to be a wrap for us tonight. Not sure what we're going to try in the morning, but we'll probably be out somewhere. So we'll see what the cameras show us tonight and come up with a plan in the morning. But thanks for watching live, everyone. Make sure you come back next week, Saturday. We'll be back. I'll be probably hunting in Iowa then. So hopefully by then we got a buck down, but I can hear something behind us. We're gonna hang tight here in the next few minutes and maybe we'll get lucky.
There you have it, folks. Mancl getting ready to wrap her up. Give it a few more minutes as daylight winds down. We'll check in with Goulash and Rando in the fart box.
You're up. Good. Yeah. Well, it's a little after 6 o'clock now. We've got like 10 minutes left. We're actually probably going to sneak down here pretty quick because the buck we're after is all the way on the other end of this property. So it was generally kind of a slow night all the way up until about a half hour ago. We had a little buck kind of just cruise through this plot and walk right into the bedding where we assumed Larry was bedded from this morning. As he went in there must have been a doe in there. He kind of started chasing around. I think he bumped up where Larry was bedded. Larry got up, pushed him off right away, and kind of worked his way to the east. But that doe ended up working all the way into the plot, and he followed, got to probably like 70 yards out there just off the edge of the plot. And I don't know, me and Brandon have been going back and forth about what happened, but he looked like he was kind of like looking towards the doe, and we can't see a ton to like our in front of us and to the left. So there's a bunch of trees there. So we're not sure if there was another deer there or a smaller buck. But all of a sudden he took off running to the west, and it didn't look like he was spooked. It looked more like he was chasing something off. And then the doe in the plot didn't know what was going on, so she ended up working to the north, and then he ended up turning around and following her and pushed her all the way to the north side of our property. Really thought it was going to happen, especially with that doe in the plot, but I don't know, for whatever reason he took off to the west for a little bit and then ended up going north. But overall, good. It's another good sit. That's our third encounter with this buck already. He's pretty sure he's living right in this right in the bedding to the east of us. That's where we've seen him the couple times we've seen him. So we'll be back in here the next couple days. I think that's our best chance of killing this deer before he starts going into full rut and locking down with the doe, and then we're kind of screwed. So we're going to give it our all here in the next couple days, and it should be fun. It's a pretty cool looking deer, so I'm excited. Should be a fun next couple days.
Well, there you go. The legend of Lonely Larry lives on. Like we talked about before, these boys have got a pretty good beat on him, so I think it's a matter of time before they connect the dots.
Darn.
This goes on to Jimbo, huh?
Yeah. It's a nice thing about those box blinds like Goulash is in with Rando there. You get away with a little more. You can kind of repeat sit those things without burning them out too bad like you do a tree stand or still hunting, you know. Got some listener comments coming in. Jason Tucker says, this is oddly entertaining. Well, I appreciate that, I suppose. We're definitely odd. Angela Carmichael getting hungry just looking at this doe. Jimbo's got out in front here. Same girl, same. Michelle Freeman says hi from Oklahoma. Thanks for tuning in.
Just say that. You did not just say that.
Hell yeah.
Same girl, same.
Same girl, same.
It's like Elliott's getting the antlers together here.
Just putting the full court press on in the last few minutes.
Just go with that now. Hopefully that draws whatever was back there out. We'll see. I thought I heard some thrashing. Like he was making a run a bit, farther down. It sounded like he moved away a little bit. I don't know if that was what it was or not. But shortly after, a little bit after he cooked. She moves away pretty quick. Yeah, this heavy cloud cover. I think that was nice.
Checking back in with listener comments here as we kind of close out in Iowa. Kyle Zimmerman, happy birthday, buddy. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get to deliver one for you today, but we'll do our best next week for sure.
Hey, now, be too soon. We still have a half hour here in Iowa.
All right. I know how picky these boys are.
Yeah, that is true. They just passed a 150 class deer. I don't know if you guys missed that or not. I don't know if that's ever been done on the live either. But
I doubt it.
I mean, that was definitely close to a 150 class deer, if not. So,
Jacob
Very cool
Mancl
footage
tuning
there.
in, saying, let's go, guys. As we said earlier, congrats on that slammer you just put down, Jake. David Fleer says he's tuning in because it finally started raining in Missouri. So he's watching because he doesn't have any blinds set up. Man, we are dry as a bone here in East Tennessee. I'm waiting for my yard to just catch on fire on its own. We could use some rain for sure. It's coming next couple days. Reed's out there hunting tonight. Conditions are perfect. I'm with you.
Getting kind of weird light. Yeah, it's kind of weird lighting. It's cool.
Brian Weissman had a shooter at 15 yards last night with no shot. Couldn't ask for a better timely cold front. Amen.
What do they say? Red sky night, sailor delight. Or red sky morning, sailor's warning. I just want big old forker to just waltz right in here. Give me a 20-yard shot. Be really cool if it was that easy. Sometimes it is. It hasn't been yet. Better Jack's Pizza. I can go over Victor's Pizza better than Jack's. That's all I got. You think there's a good pizza place in town? Casey's.
There's the old Casey's reference. Nary an episode do we not talk about Casey's Pizza.
Just like that, we decreased 33%.
Or Jack's.
Oh yeah, he was really far.
Can't forget old Jack's.
And Jack's, all good.
Man, that was. He
All
was a
good
really
things.
nice deer. Wrapper up. Had a couple come in, and then they kind of cut through, and then we had a dog come running through here that pushed them up on the top here, where they sat up on this top for, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, just kind of bumming around. And then a little while later, then another one kind of came in off the side. But I'd like to say thank you to all the viewers, everybody who was watching. Thanks to all our sponsors. And also thank you to Scott and Carrots for doing the job that they always do every time on the Rut Live. It's a really awesome job they do, both do. And thanks for my cameraman Dan today for being here with me. And just one of those days where they're just getting close to getting rutting around. It's just not coming together yet, but just got to keep on it, and it'll happen eventually. So have a good night and take her easy.
All right, Jimbo, we love you. We're going to catch you later. Switch over to Elliott. We got Big Forker coming in. Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Don't mean to cut you off, Jimbo. We love you. We love you, but we got some action coming in hot here.
Oh, man.
In Iowa. Elliott just grabbed his bow.
I hear heavy breathing. Harriet.
Yes.
That's him?
I don't know. Find out.
Look alive, everybody. Burn Ruse, I hope this tickles your fancy. You said we got to focus on the woods and not close-ups of faces.
Come on, baby.
That's... Got him, got him, got him.
Go, baby. Let's see him go down.
That looks solid to me, man. Yes,
He's
sir.
gonna go down right there. I think I hard shot him.
Come on, baby, 2023.
Let's go.
Let's go.
He's going down right there, buddy. He's going down right there, buddy. Get on him. Get on him. I don't know. I couldn't get around the tree.
Elliott's coming through.
Live, baby. I don't know. Well, there he is. He's right there. I see him. I see him. I saw blood squirting right away.
Yes, sir. Solid shot.
I'm on him. He's getting wobbly.
What'd I say, Carrots? Plenty of
Don't
time,
rule out
baby.
the Iowa
30 minutes,
boys.
Can't rule them out, buddy.
Is that not the same buck they passed earlier?
He's still up.
While they're doing our
I think I hit him
last
good, dude.
interview or their exit interview.
Happy birthday, Buck, says Andy Rosicki. No kidding. Kyle Zimmerman, happy birthday to you, buddy.
Why?
Happy birthday to all of us.
I hope so. It was fucking right there.
I know. I could see the tree branches were kind of like...
Man, that made me nervous there for a second.
Yeah, the tree branches were right there. I thought I hit him
Man,
right
it's a hit or
behind
miss
that
when you do that, but luckily he
low
stopped right away.
I know, and I didn't think he had a clear shot where he stopped. I don't have the same angle the shooter Elliott does, but hell yeah, solid shot.
He was right here. I tried to stop it. I'm so glad he stopped.
Dude, he spooked.
He spooked. It was because he was so close. He was so close. And then he was right here. And I just had to take the shot. There was a couple branches in the way, but oh, dude.
It's different live.
Holy cow. It hasn't even registered to me yet that happened. Third one. First one of 23. Iowa Brews. That is by far our biggest brew shot on live.
It's a good shot. I really think it's a good shot.
That is amazing, guys. For everyone tuning into this,
I swear when it hit, I swear,
history right here.
I swear I saw blood go like boom.
That's our first Iowa buck. Is that accurate?
Yes. Yep. First two were in Wisconsin. This is our first Iowa buck.
We're definitely gonna leave them, I think. Oh, dude, that was freaking awesome. Here, let me get this camera straight a little bit. He's a giant, dude. His frame and mass is just ridiculous. I'm like,
please tell me.
Troy, I watched it, bro.
Please tell me I hit the record button. Beautiful.
Dude, I mean, you're gonna.
He might be too close.
Look at this.
He might have been too close for the B cam.
I mean, I tried to stop him right there.
I know.
I cannot believe that just happened. Hey, 3 for 3 on rattling. I told you. He was on his way. Like, I just saw him running. He literally came running in. That's him. He's grunting, dying. I wanna go back and watch it. I don't want to go after him right now. I definitely have to go back. I can't see. I saw him right down there. But when I saw him last, he was moving real slow. But you know how it is. I swear I saw blood squirt out as soon as I hit him.
Why are you shaking so bad, Elliot?
I thought it was.
Calm down.
I thought I hit him good. Could you?
Oh, no. Awesome, dude. That's what it's all about right there. Feel that adrenaline just coursing through your veins.
You know, you just gotta find him, dude. He's not gonna go far. Let's see here. No, hold on. Don't do that yet. I don't know what they need.
We got a lot of congratulations coming in on the YouTube comments. Thank you guys so much.
I cannot believe that freaking happened.
So glad you got to tune in and be a part of that.
Yeah, it's a
Man,
perfect shot.
it's an awesome moment. Todd Shelfeffer, is that Elliot's dad? We got him commenting on the YouTube, texting Elliot at the same time.
On the live, buddy. That was freaking awesome. Hey, Chuck, Mancl, Ricky, wish you guys were at the lodge, buddy, because God, I hope it was a perfect shot. I felt good. Like, I was kind of freaking it. Like, I kind of still am. He spooked so close. He was way too close, but, like, he stopped right there perfect, and I had a branch in my way. And then when he was right there, thank God he stopped. and I just feathered it through these little branches here. Hey, just hit that thing on record and just keep recording. And yeah, but I swear, well, like when it was in the branches and I caught myself, I was like watching him so close that like I wasn't looking through my peep. And then like at the last second, I got in my peep and lined it up and I was like on his shoulder. I was like on his shoulder and I just brought it back a little bit and I just squeezed it off and I swear it just went right through there and punched his heart out.
Like I said, I mean, I was on him.
I didn't hear it crash though.
I was on him perfectly, but I was watching his vitals and I could see that there's some shit like covering up in the video. We should be able to see where it went in.
I swear I saw blood squirt right away, but I don't know.
I'm like, fucking this. I'm like, please shoot him, because if he would have got any farther, it would have been tough for me to stay on him.
Dude, did you get on him when he was coming? Because he ran. He was running that edge.
I got him when he got 10 yards into the timber. I couldn't get him on his
When he was coming straight on here, the mass in his frame, I was like, holy shit.
I was just making sure everything was good. I didn't get on him at first because I made sure this was going.
Dude, how freaking cool was that?
That was insane.
Wait, how many times have we hunted Iowa? This is day one. Day one of rutcation. This is the first deer I've ever shot in October. Remember? I've never shot a deer outside the month of November. Oh, geez. Oh my God. Is the P-cam sick?
You don't see him a ton. Because he's so close. And he comes from that side around the tree. He stops in the center of the frame. And then he spooks when you grunt. And he's out of frame when you shoot him, but when you get me shooting. Oh. He's so good.
I don't even feel like it happened, dude. I'm just like, it's like completely surreal. I can't believe that freaking happened. Gotta kind of just mark where he was. For 3 on the rattle. That had to have been him that grunted back there. And I'm guessing
it still hasn't hit me, Garrett.
I thought that it might be him because that's kind of his core over there.
And here, try to just edit a quick recap so everyone that's just tuning in can see this.
And I'm thinking that's why.
Once we lose them guys, we'll be going right to that recap
and I was figuring, and then
out here. So
like if he heard 2 bucks fighting over the doe that he just left, I figured he'd come running in. I have no idea. Ask those guys. We should probably do an interview.
Holy cow. Spitzley, you're probably the only one that saw the shot several times. How'd it look to you?
You know, it's definitely a little bit shoulder, I think it clipped, but it looks like a good shot to me.
What's he shooting for broadheads?
Swacker broadhead. I'm not sure which one. Yep, mechanical.
Scott wants a quick closer. That was 15 minutes ago. Are they still going?
Yeah, buddy, we're still here.
Okay. You rolling? restart it. Then the record.
I love this.
Got enough weight.
Live action.
Okay. Well, guys, I don't know what to say. That happened so fast. It's 6:30 now. About 15 minutes ago. But we had a doe come from the northeast over here and work past us. And we heard a buck grunt right before that back there. Was a real deep grunt. And she came through after that little fawn ran through too, and she worked that way. And then we never saw the buck, so after she made her way through behind us here, I figured I'd crack the antlers one more time. And about, I don't know what it was, maybe 5 minutes later, the deer that we're calling Big Forker comes running down this fence line from where we heard him before, where I heard that grunt. And he came right to the base of the tree, practically. And he was right here. And I tried to stop him, but he was too close. It spooked him. And I just feathered it through these little limbs back here, and I thought it was a good shot. Maybe a little forward. We haven't re-looked at it, but we're going to give it a little time, maybe gather a couple people, and go try and find this bruiser. But I can't believe that happened on the live. Thanks for tuning in. That was unbelievable. And well, we're going to hopefully be showing you guys this deer here a little later tonight via social media or something. So I'm still shaking. The night was relatively slow for us, but we had that one nice buck come in behind us and this. But oh, thanks for tuning in, guys. We're going to try and sneak out of here and make a game plan. Thank you. Oh, shut up. Let's go.
What was that, Carrots? You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready to close this out, buddy?
I'm ready.
Thanks, man.
I'm trying to dig around through this live video and catch myself a screenshot right now so I can send it to my old man. But oh my goodness, dude.
That is cool, man.
Awesome.
I just got done editing that recap there, and the shot looks good, man. It's definitely some shoulder, but I think he's shooting enough poundage and a good enough broadhead to where it's got enough penetration.
It looked in live. I haven't seen a replay of it like you have, obviously, but in live, it looked like it could have been just a scotch forward, but enough to the rear that it would glance rearward off that shoulder blade and do what it needed to do.
Yeah. I know Elliott said he's seen a lot of blood spitting out, so that's a good sign. They heard him kind of doing that last grunt, as you will. So hopefully we'll have some pictures for you guys later. We want to thank everyone for tuning in. Obviously, this was a memorable live. This is our first one of the year, third one ever. That's by far our biggest, and that's our first Iowa buckshot on live too. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. You know, taking time out of your night and day to support us. We can't thank you enough. We enjoy doing this as much as you guys enjoy viewing. So,
yeah, for sure. Big thank you to all the viewers, obviously, the sponsors that make it possible, the Elliots, the families of the Elliots that have set them up with ground and the know-how to provide in a moment like this. So, I mean, it's an effort that's something that's invested in for years and years in advance, and it pays out in very brief moments like this. And it's awesome to be a part of.
Absolutely. And it still hasn't even hit me yet, man. Like after we close down, it's gonna be like, holy cow, that actually just happened. And I can't wait to see pictures. So keep an ay out on socials later. You guys be able to see some pictures. Obviously we're not gonna be able to stay live right now. So but pay attention to our socials. Thanks again, guys. We appreciate you more than anything.
Yeah, absolutely.
For our sponsors, make sure you guys tune in next week. Same time, same place, next Saturday. So
Get yourself a bag of coffee. Check out the new deer camp hats. We mentioned the new knives that are a collab that are great. Things are popping off for the Breaking Point, and it's going to pay off for everybody. I mean, it's awesome stuff in the works, so keep your eyes open.
All good things, man. All good things. All right, guys. Well, appreciate you. We're going to close out with a couple just commercials, and we're going to do a recap of that hunt. So if you guys missed the shot, stay tuned. We're not quite done yet, so.
The new Edge Pro from Ultramobile gives you more control over what you see with features like live aim and the industry's first false trigger elimination technology, meaning if deer photos are what you want, deer photos are what you get.
High tower action there.
See that?
Oh, there's a doe.
Goulash got a doe. He's at the edge of his clover plot right there. I wouldn't think twice.
I wouldn't even hesitate.
Yeah, that got me shaking. Really close to 150. If he's not.
Oh, baby.
That's. Got him!
Go, baby. See him go down.
That looks solid to me, man. Yes,
He's gonna go down right there. I think I hard shot him.
That is so cool. Iowa Bruise. That is by far our biggest deer shot on live.
It's a good shot. I really think it's a
hoss.
That is amazing, guys.